Hey, how's it going, guys? So today we are loading up in Project Motor Racing, and yeah, we'll have a look at it. I'll have a few tries, few goes, and give you an honest review if you should buy it or you should not buy it. From the get-go, I heard for controllers, don't even buy it, but let's try on a will. I'm on a TSW. I'm on the Xbox X, and yeah, let's get into this. We're gonna go into driver profile, edit information, just so we get it all nice and neat. I was born in Italy, so I'm gonna put the Italian flag. Raised in Canada. My suit color. Let's go with the red, yeah? Or white. White. And blue. Or perhaps actually the helmet gets affected by it, so we're gonna go with a few different options here. Black. I'll take the blue and I'll make this green. Or red. Orange it is. Okay, back. Results. Let's see the stats. General, nothing as you can see. I just booted the game for the very first time. In career, the same. So you know that I have no history with this game. As you can see, it's all blank. We're gonna go into single player and dive right into career. New career. Sponsorship model, career settings, authentic, race length, X2. What does that mean though? Okay, whatever that means, race length times 2. Starting budget 2 million. This budget top. Let's go with a smaller budget. See if okay, seems about right. Team name, we're gonna make it my gamer tag, Motorsport from Rome. Oops. There. Where's the capital here? Boom. Sorry if this is taking long, you can fast forward it. Team location, we're gonna make it in Europe. And my name. Okay, that should do. Confirm. Probably best if you take the gamepad here. This is all the car list. I have no idea what I should be choosing, but I'm just gonna find a car that I think will be fun to drive. Okay, the Mazda. Okay, I'll get into the Mazda. I'll start very small. Or the Porsche. I'll start with the little Mazdas. The very bottom of the barrel. And then maybe I can try other cars just to see. Event calendar. Alright, we got 3 races to do here. Okay, alright. Northampton. Alright, here we go. So, I'm just gonna muck around a little bit with the settings, see if it feels right, and then I'll focus a little bit on the driving. Since it's just day one, I'm just gonna let the camera roll and you guys can fast forward as you want or just experience with me the first couple of hours. So far looks pretty decent. The graphics looks good. Vehicle setup, essential tire and chassis suspension, pit setup. What the hell is that? Okay, we're gonna skip all of this for now. Cockpit view, that's something we want to set up. Camera movement, steer lock, speed sensor, G-force movement, world motion, seat positioning. I like to be a little bit more back. Tilt. On Assetto Corsa I'm 71%. That means we can go a little bit more forward. Okay, that feels pretty good. Left mirror. Oh wow, you can fix the mirrors, look at that. That's about right. I can't see the other mirror, but the problem that I can see my helmet a little bit, so it's gonna be a bit of an issue. Let's see if you can get rid of that. Free look. What is that? G-force. I'm gonna turn this down. I don't like to move too much. I don't like to shake or anything like that. Save and exit, seat positioning. Alright, so alright, let's just put it like this for just to avoid seeing the helmet, the outline of the helmet. There's got to be some kind of setup that we can remove the helmet or remove the wheel input display. I'm not sure if that did anything, so we're gonna put that back. Penalties, virtual mirror on, leaderboards. dash pages on. Okay. Next. Alright, I think there's nothing next session. Switch to menu. What's happening? Next session? I guess I skipped the session by accident. I did. I believe I'm into qualifying, straight into qualifying. Let's go. Oops, that's not good. We don't want to go to Netflix. All right, we're back. Okay. There's no pit limiter. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's not speed too much. I want to get a penalty. I'll just follow this guy.
Clear the pits.
So the clutch works, but the gear, I guess you gotta select this. So for now, I'll just go with a automatic. Sorry, not the automatic, but a paddle shift. I mean, so far, it seems decent. There's a car right behind me. I'm gonna let him pass. Tires are very cold. I don't know if the ABS is on in this car, but we'll find out. Alright, nice to see you. Thank goodness you're not on a flying lap because the pit lane just opened. I don't think we picked up any damage off of that.
Timing started. Focus on this lap.
Tires are still cold. AI seems to be a little bit aggressive. Made contact already twice with them. So far it feels pretty good. Although I heard other reviews from other people that the hypercars are very hard to drive, so I'm really looking forward to testing those cars out. I believe ABS is not on because it felt like a lockup, but I'm not sure. I didn't stomp on the brake yet. I will here and see what happens. Yeah, definitely ABS is off. The sound quality is pretty good. Could have carried more speed through there. Maybe when the tires are warm I can do it flat out. Car seems to be pretty controllable. I'm not snap oversteer, which is good. ABS is on. I just realized I can change the mode. And go down. Traction control is off and permanently off.
Remaining in the session.
Wish I would have done practice before. Tires are just about getting warm. You can change the brake bias. We set this one is flat out. Feels not bad, guys. Feels not bad. I'm liking it. I can also fix the anti-roll bars. And a few other settings. I'm not sure if you can see it from that angle, but on the right hand side of the screen there's a little pop-up menu. It's quite big. I wish it was smaller. Alright, let's go for a push lap. Let's see. Let's see if I can actually get a decent time. And because I'm dead last, I'm 3 seconds slower per lap than these people, so. The elevation changes are pretty dramatic in this game, which I don't recall that corner having such a drop. I've been on this track before, but I like the way the brake feels, I gotta say. Although like I wasn't sure if I had ABS or not. But I do have. It does feel pretty good.
Two-tenths off.
2/10 off. Okay. Sure what that meant. Off of what? Of my previous time? Of the leader? Okay, tires are finally getting up to temperature. I believe I can do one more lap after this.
You've got 1 minute left.
The physics feel pretty good so far. I'm very happy. Based on this experience, I would tell you to go buy the game. Alright, I tried to do the flat out, didn't work. Oh, the AI is quite aggressive though. Let's see if I can follow him. maybe it'll give me a little bit of guiding braking points, etc.
Checking flag out. Session is done.
My mirror is obstructed by my own helmet. The force feedback and the weight of the wheel I really like. It has a nice consistent feel. Alright, we're dead last with a 118.8. But okay, we're just trying it out. I'm just figuring out where all the buttons are, etc. My car looks absolutely fucked. Next.
Qualifying's over. Might have to take a look at your setup for the race because the other guys obviously found more speed.
Yeah, obviously. At least we're being honest. Cockpit setup. Let's go back to cockpit setup and see if we can get rid of this situation. Camera movement. I think this was actually quite good. So I'm not gonna mess with that. I wish. Alright, I removed the steering wheel. Perfect. That helps. Now I just gotta tilt this up like that. And we can go somewhere that suits this car. I hope that it's individual for every car. That feels pretty good right there. Field of view, I like that. Well, I can't really fix the mirror right now. Maybe there. Center mirror, I don't know what that is, but center mirror, okay. That's cool. So you can also fix your rear view mirror. Alright, cool. I'm starting to like this variety of options. It's not gonna make me faster, but it's gonna make me a little bit more comfortable in the cockpit. Let's see what we do for the race. The graphics looks pretty good, I gotta say. Look at that. I mean, the graphics are pretty on point. Let's skip it and let's go. Decent start. I don't know if I have anyone beside me. There's no radar. Oh, a little bit of contact there, but it's okay. Oppa, oppa, there we go. A lot of understeer in the car, which I'm not a big fan of, but it's just a matter of testing it out. We're up to P10 out of 12. I gotta say, guys, so far I would recommend to buy it with these Miatas. Now I don't know if other classes are as good as this, but because other people have said so, I'm gonna experience it throughout the day. I'm not as quick as I am in other games, but that's just because I don't know if I really don't understand everything perfectly, but it's good enough to, I mean, it's the first 10 minutes that I played, so obviously I'm not gonna be as fast as I'm usually on other simulators, like Assetto Corsa or F1 or whatever. I really don't play anything else. There's no bottom end on this car, so you gotta keep your revs nice and high, I've noticed. Forget short shifting. Oh shit. Too much curve. Alright. Let's you cannot restart? No, you cannot. Wow. Let's just quit out and face the consequences. Too much curb. I think my tires were not very warm, so I just spun out. Next event, you gotta pay a fee again. Let's get out of here. Let's see if we can do another. Let's avoid career for now. Let's just totally forget it like it never happened, and let's just go into a race weekend and see. With the Aston Martin, but we're gonna change track because I don't know this track. Let's go to Spa with the Aston Martin. Let's see. Weather, okay. It's a 10-minute practice, race 12 laps. Let's bring that down a little bit to 7 laps. And the opponents, let's bring him down to Super GT said 80 to 85 was his skill level, so I'm gonna go with 80 and see if I can keep up with that. But so far so good. Let's see the GT3s. I'm excited. I think it needs some work. I feel like it could be refined a little bit, but so far, I mean, straight out of the box, not bad. I mean, the steering wheel, it just needs to be tweaked to my liking, because I like a very sharp response, and there was a lot of rotation, which I tend to miss the apexes if the input of my steering wheel is not very aggressive. I like to have minimal movement. Basically, I like a sharp end in the front. So apart from that, let's see. Okay, let's not skip practice. Let's check out the cockpit, see how we line up. Okay, see positioning. Alright, so for every single car you can fix it, which is fantastic news. I like that. So we gotta just do what we did earlier. We gotta go a little bit further back, and we gotta go up. Up. That's high enough, I believe. Yeah. I don't want to feel like a giant in the car either, so the tilt level is good. I've never. Okay, that's good. Now my mirror. Look, you can even bring it up. That is fantastic. Every game should have this. The other mirror I cannot reach, but I have the camera. Okay, it's good enough. Although the rear view mirror is a little bit, let's say 480, like from like 20 years ago, but it's okay. I mean, at least you can tell what's happening. Let's go drive. I hope they include liveries. Is there a pit limiter? Oh, I have to figure out all these buttons. Traction control, that seems a bit too high for me. Let's bring this down to 3. Sorry, ABS, traction control, let's bring this down.
Hammer down now.
Let's check out the sound. Sounds pretty good. I don't know why it's pulling me a little bit to the left. Cold tires, I'm not gonna bin it on the first lap. Feels pretty good, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could get rid of that big menu. Rear end slipped a little bit, I think the brake biased. I'm just toggling around the switches a little bit to make sure I get this to a point where I'm safe. I'm not. Let's bring back the brake biased. I don't know if I'm bringing it to the front. 60. Let's go. 62. 37. The car feels like it needs an alignment. I didn't do a proper video, I'm just breaking things down a little bit better, but I just wanted you guys to join me live and feel actually what the game is like. That felt a little bit weird there, so the rear end snapped, and out of nowhere I didn't know if we were sliding or I had to, you know, correct it. So I corrected it, but when I corrected it, the wheel gave me like a weird sensation. So I don't know what that was about, but anyway, let me do a couple of laps and I'll give you a little bit more feedback. It feels like it has an alignment issue. Tires are not fully warm, track limits. Brakes are very, 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 very sharp. Very responsive. Not like Assetto Corsa, so something to compare to. Jesus, I'm over braking. But it feels pretty good. I didn't crash yet. I had to lift off there. I don't have the confidence to go flat out. And I don't want to crash. Crashing means the worst.
5 minutes to go.
See, it did that again. I did that rear snap, and then it was not really a snap, so it did it again. The rear end just stepped out a bit, but that was more understandable. I guess my brake bias has to go a little bit more forward again. Let's go. Is it going forward? Yes. Opa, what's happening there? Is it going forward? Yeah, I think so. 66.33. I believe it's to the front. Yes, it is. That felt better, so, but that was also too much in the front. The car was, so it's very sensitive to these changes. Okay, that feels a bit better. That corner feels a lot better than what it does in Assetto Corsa. I feel like there's not enough grip on Assetto Corsa in that corner. Always run wide there. I believe there's a billboard or a bridge missing at that braking zone, which is a bit awkward. So that braking zone should have a billboard. Unless they removed it, but so I was listening to this guy on YouTube the other day, and he was saying that the car feels a little bit like the tires are made out of bubble, like bubble-ish, and I kind of understand what he means. It's a track limit, of course. I feel like he was right, but the car doesn't feel planted. It just feels like it's kind of always swerving around, you know, like on a, like if it's made out of bubble gum. The tire is made out of bubble gum, which it doesn't give you the best confidence. So that was quite readable, that slide. Very sensitive, the game, but it's good. You just gotta get used to it. But job well done, I gotta say. I mean, it's not a bad game at all. You just gotta put time and figure it out, like any other game, you know? Like, I wasn't a big fan of Assetto Corsa Competizione when it first came out, but once I dialed everything in, and it took me about a month really to get used to it, and then I really liked that game. I can definitely understand what it's doing. But it's a bit unpredictable. The tire model, if they can revisit that, I think it would be really good that they make the tires a little bit more stable.
1 minute to go.
Okay, I was getting a little bit greedy there, probably not even pressing the brake fully down, but basically going back to the tire, I'm feeling like the tire could be one of those things that they need to work on. So it feels, especially when you're about to preload the car, you know, it feels like it has like a second to react, and then it does what you want it, but that, not even a second, like a millisecond. There's a millisecond delay. That was flat, but track limits. Anyway, I should probably focus now. I mean, I think this lap will be on that invalid, yeah, because it's track limits, but we're going to quali next. So. And I hope they bring out.
Checking flag this lap.
I hope they bring out liveries, you know? We need some good liveries. That's a purple sector in first, I believe. Yeah. That's purple. The onboard graphics are pretty good. The little computer that's telling me the speed and my gear and all that, it's a bit blurry, which it shouldn't be. It should be nice and crisp. That's a yellow sector too. I made a mistake, a few mistakes. about lap time. That was at 2:21. So that should put me in first place. So I think I can bump up the difficulty. Let's go. I mean, let's go straight into the race. Actually, we should go straight into the race and see what happens. See how the AI. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go straight into the race and see how the AI behaves, and let's have a take on that. I wish they bring liveries. Like, this car needs a proper livery. Okay, there's a few liveries here, but we need official liveries. You know, and in this modern day age, everyone wants real liveries, so we need proper liveries. So I don't know how to navigate this. I need to turn this down. Oh shit, the race started. Okay. Alright. So there's a little bit of contact there between the AIs. So yeah. I'm just trying to sort out my ABS and traction control. My tires are frozen. I'm gonna...
Track limit violation confirmed by officials.
Yeah, penalty. Does he even know that I exist or what? Now I'm boxed in. I don't know where he is, but okay. Just make some room. That was quite aggressive from the BMW. We're side by side there. Okay. Alright, we're gonna restart. I'm gonna try to set up the vehicle from the get-go because tire and chassis, engine and drivetrain. Okay, so this is what I was trying to figure out. I had this at 6. I can do this at 3. And we can now go to actually put this at 6. And how do you go to, okay, here, fuel 50 liters, 7 laps, I don't know, leave it. If you don't know, leave it. AB, okay, the brake bias. So we want this at 65, brake pressure. Okay, suspension. Okay, we're not gonna mess with this. Tires, medium compound. We'll just leave that. Alright, let's go. Let's see if we can get a good start.
You can do it.
It's at 80. Oh, false start penalty. Okay, so you really cannot put in gear. Okay, alright, fine. I know what to do. Restart. You have to keep your clutch in. Like in a... Oh, I'm rolling back, so... Maybe that's not a good idea. Okay, that was pretty bad. Anyway. I was rolling backwards, but I think I didn't get a penalty. Try not to get too... Oh. Okay, alright, we fit. It's my homie, the number 92 right here. Let's see. Homie. Dude, it's like they're not even registering that I'm there. They're just driving right through me. Now you fucked up your tail light. It's expensive, my friend. Whoopa! Okay, let's try to finish this race. I'm not gonna do the 7 laps. My objective will just to get through the pack. flash, 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 flash. I don't know if the graphics are the best.
Race officials caught a track limit violation.
Yeah, oh, we can see. Okay. We're gonna restart. Actually, you know what? I don't feel like racing right now. I just feel like doing lap times and figuring out the game. So, I mean, it's probably better that I don't race. And we're going to challenges, maybe? Content. Let's see what kind of content they're making you buy. Vehicles, category vehicles. Can you buy? Revival group. And then GT. I should have this actually because I thought I paid for this. You own this. Okay, $5.99. It would be $5.99. It's not too bad. And what is this? So what do you get? The Nissan. Okay. How much would this be? This would be, oh, at launch you have to buy the. Okay, so it's not sold separately. I wish I would have known that. I bought the basic because I didn't know if the game was good. But anyway. And the Praga. Let's see how much is this. Okay, it's added. Installed, updates, downloads, DLC. Alright, it's in the downloads. Single player download content. Okay. Let's go to single player. Race weekend. Race weekend. No, we don't want to do race weekend. We want to do single player. Let's go to multiplayer, see what's going on. Let's see if anyone's on. Rank lobby, custom lobby, social, blocked user, custom lobby. Custom lobby. Is this me creating one though? No lobbies found. Interesting. So no one's online. It's not good. I think I'm gonna take a little break, smoke a cigarette, and figure this thing out, and then just roll out a couple more videos, just probably getting things a little bit more dialed in. I just wanted you guys to have like a first hands-on experience starting the game and doing my reaction of doing a couple of laps. To be honest, buy it guys, I think it's gonna get better. I think the only thing that needs to be worked on is the tire model. I feel like the car, it just does the sideways movement a little bit too much when it should be more planted. I get it when you're rotating and there's a bit of a slide, but it's not that. It's just it's before that. It's weird. It's noticeable. Anyway, apart from that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.